الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله ارسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعه من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعص الله ورسوله فإنه لا يضر إلا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وإن شر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار وإنما توعدون لآت. أما بعد فأوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله تعالى فإنه العصر التعب وأجل له بالكلام. أما بعد, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, 73 years ago, 1952, 73 years ago, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale in Ohio, America, wrote a book called The Power of Positive Thinking. And it was the bestseller book for decades. Still, it is a bestseller book. More than 5 million copies have been sold in America in 73 years. 1952, he wrote the book, right after the World War II. And there was pessimism, depression, anxiety in America. He was a Christian minister, Baptist from Ohio. He wrote the book in 1950, scrapped it, threw it in the wastebasket. Again, he wrote it in 1951, and finally published in 1952. If you haven't read the book, I urge you to go back and read the book, not to get knowledge, but to compare with Surah Hujarat, Surah 49, verse 12, verse 12 or 13, where Allah tells us, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعد الظن إثم. This is not the complete ayah. This is just the beginning of the ayah. And the whole book is written on this ayah. As if you feel Dr. Winston Peale read the Quran. As if you feel that he's talking about Surah Hujarat. Something Allah told us 1450 years ago in Medina. Surah Hujarat is a Madani surah, revealed in Medina. Allah is saying to us believers, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, oh you believe. Ijtanibu. Ijtanibu means ijtinab, means to stay away, refrain. Allah is asking us to stay away from what? Ijtanibu kathiran min al-dhann. Stay away from a lot of thoughts. The word dhan, some people mistranslate as suspicion. Wrong. The word dhan means thought. There is two types of dhan. You may have heard. Husnul zan, su'ul zan. Good thought, husnul zan, good thought. Su'ul zan, bad thought, evil thought. And that's where Allah is saying in the Quran, not all thoughts are bad. Not all thoughts are sin, ithm. Inna ba'da dhann ism. Some thoughts are bad, which are sin. Ithm means sin. Inna ba'da dhann ism. Then Allah goes on and says, وَلَا تَجَسَّسُوا وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا إِلَّا آخِرِهِ. But the first part of the ayah, Allah is telling me and you, the believer, not the non-Muslim. Allah is not talking to the kafirun. Allah is not talking to humanity. He's talking to you, believers. Ya ahlul iman. Those people who have said Shahada, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, you're going to have a lot of thoughts. And where do thoughts start? Not the brain. Heart. Like that Sahabi who came to Rasulullah asking for a fatwa. Ya Rasulullah, can you give me fatwa? He said, Istafti qalba. He didn't say Istafti mukh or brain or aql. When your heart is into something, it will emanate thoughts to the brain. When do we have bad thoughts? When the lust and desire in the heart takes over. You see an opposite gender with less clothes, the heart is into it. Now it's going to give you all kinds of bad thoughts. And that's why Allah says, stay away from it. Husn al-zan means good thought, positive thinking. Be positive about it. And that's what he wrote. He wrote the book, The Power of Positive Thinking. If you are a businessman, if you have a business, any kind of business, I urge you very strongly to read this book. It was one of the best sellers in America for 7 decades straight. It tells you how to be a more successful businessman just by being positive thinking. With something the Quran and Hadith of Rasul tells us. You know the famous Hadith Qudsi, which Rasul told us. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله تبارك وتعالى يقول لي أنا ظن عبدي بي إن ظن خير فله وإن ظن شر فله. Hadith Qudsi is different from Hadith Sunni. Hadith Nabawi is what Rasul said. Hadith Qudsi, the words are from Rasul but the meaning from Allah. And Hadith Qudsi is different from Quran. Quran is the kalam of Allah, the word of Allah. Quran is the actual word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but the Hadith Qudsi, the word is from Rasul. So, but it is coming from Allah. And what is Allah saying to the abd, to the slave? Ana zanna abdi bi. Allah is saying to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu tell, O Muhammad, tell your people, I am Allah, I am with my slaves the way they think about me. In dhanna khair, if they think about me, Allah good, khair, positive, Allah is Rahim, Allah is Ghafoor, Allah will forgive me, inshallah, Allah will put me Jannah. Allah is saying in this Hadith Qudsi, falahu. Yes, I will give him. Allah give me a beautiful wife, Allah will give you. Allah give me a beautiful job, Allah will give you. Allah give me a beautiful house, Allah will give you. Allah give me beautiful children, Allah will give you. Positivity is what Allah is saying in this Hadith Qudsi. We have so much negativity, we have so much pessimism, we have so many negative in society that it is draining our iman. Brothers and sisters in Islam, today's khutbah is about thoughts. Control your thoughts. And always be positive. A lot of people come to me here in Masjid for counseling, in my office here, and also in Masjid Wali. Every case, whether it's marriage case, parent-children case, two brothers fighting case, every case, the number one thing I see in all of them, negative. Su'azan. Oh, he said this, or she said this. Oh, he means this, or she means. Oh, how did you think he means that? How did you adopt? No. You must have heard many times. I've been here now 2.5 years. I'm pretty sure a lot of people must have talked to you. Well, you know, Imam Sahib doesn't like me. Yeah. And people actually told me, you know, this brother told me about you that you don't like. I said, why? Did you ask him? He said, okay, I didn't ask him. And he went back to ask him, oh, because he doesn't say salam to me. Just one thing. Then I made a point. Next time when I saw the brother, I said, salam alaikum. Then I went to my informer again. Sorry, no informer, I'm just joking. I said, go ask him now. How is he feeling now? Oh, he's very happy now. I'm a human being. Maybe I forgot to say salam to you. Maybe I think, oh, he didn't look at me like this. Oh, when he came out of the car, he was looking at me like this. Su'azan. What is Shaitan's biggest goal? To strike negativity amongst the mu'mineen, the believers. Think bad about each other. Think negative about each other. Think negative about Allah. The biggest thing Shaitan wants us is to have what? Hopelessness. Oh, Allah is evil, Allah is cruel, Allah is shadidul iqab, Allah is shadidul hisab. This Shaitan putting waswasa. Allah will put you in hell, you're going to go to Jahannam, you're going to burn. Look at the California wildfires. Look, Jahannam is... This is Shaitan putting negative thoughts. And what did Allah tell us to say, the dua, when Shaitan put negative thoughts in our brain? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. The moment you have any negative thoughts in the brain, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. SubhanAllah, people have so many negative thoughts, negative assumptions. Su'azan. And Allah is saying, have husnuzan. Allah is saying, have husnuzan about me, Allah. أنا ظن عند عبدي بي. إن ظن خير فَلَهُ وَإِنْ ظَنَّ الشَّرَّ فَلَهُ. Allah is saying in this hadith Qudsi, I am with the way my slave thinks about me. If he or she thinks good, positive about me, they will have it. If they think that I will forgive them and they'll go to Jannah, inshallah they'll go to Jannah. But in Jannah shar, but if they think bad about me, negative about me, though, Allah is very powerful, Allah is very punishing, Allah is going to put me in hellfire, oh I'm doomed, I'm helpless, I'm gone, then Allah is saying you will get that. So instead of spreading negativity, we should be spreading positivity. Throughout the Quran, Allah wants us to think about positivity. The very famous ayah in Surah Tawbah, Allah tells us about the hijrah of Rasulullah. إذ هما في الغار إذ قال لصاحبه لا تحزن إن الله معنا. إذ هما في غار. Allah says, remember the two people in the cave, Muhammad and Abu Bakr. When Abu Bakr saw the people in front of the cave, oh my God, Rasulullah, we're done, we're doomed. So is done. Enemies in front, enemy have sword, there is no door in the cave, there's only spider's web, we're hiding inside, that's it. In spite of all the iman Abu Bakr has, he has a fear, which is logical, natural, human being. He's not an angel. He said, Rasulullah said, oh my God, we're done. إذ هما في الغار, and Rasulullah then says, this is the narration that Allah is talking about. إذ هما في الغار إذ قال لصاحبه لا تحزن إن الله معنا. Allah is saying, remember when the two were in the cave, and he said to his friend, meaning Muhammad said to his friend Abu Bakr, لا تحزن, don't be sad. What is sadness? Negative thoughts. What is depression? Negative thoughts. Ask any businessman, businessman, woman, they have so many negative thoughts. How am I going to do today? Am I going to do something? Is my business good today? This reminded me, every time, I go in the community, I go to different places, every time I ask a business owner, Assalamu alaikum, how's business today? Oh, very bad, Imam Sahib, make dua. I say, yeah, you're never going to tell me business is good, then how are you going to get a dua? If you're going to say, Imam Sahib, business, very good, excellent, then you're not going to say make dua, but you should. Because we make dua in both times, in good times and bad times. I give you an example of su'azan. You have a brother who comes to the masjid, and every 6 months he changes his car. People start having su'azan. What's he smoking? What's he selling? Is he selling pot? Every 6 months, new car, brand new. Look, temporary plate. Brother, husnul zan. Maybe good business. Maybe good profitability. Maybe good salary. Good bonus. Why we always think negative? For others, think positive. Be positive. In my office, when people come and they're fighting, I say, please, be positive. They say, no, I'm A negative. I said, A negative? Oh, I'm not asking your blood group. I'm saying, be positive. Oh, okay, Imam Sahib. You're saying, be positive. I say, yeah, you husband, be positive. You wife, be positive. Sometimes they take the message wrong with it. What am I going to do with your blood group? Alhamdulillah, I don't need your blood. Keep it yourself. But be positive. Always, in everything. Even Allah is telling in this ayah in the Quran, Surah Tawbah, is قال لصاحبه, Rasulullah is saying, what is Rasulullah being? He's being positive. Yes, Abu Bakr, you're right. Enemies in front. We are here. There's no door. Yes, you're right. But remember, Abu Bakr, who is with us? Inna Allah ma'ana. When Allah is with you, just think for a second. Close your eyes and just think for a second. If Allah is with me, can anybody harm me? If Allah is my protector, my wali, my Muhammad, how can someone hurt me? If Allah is with me, there is no power in this world can touch me. This is the meaning of Rasulullah told in the hadith. Ya Abu Bakr, ma dhan, same word he used, dhan, which is in Surah Hujarat. Ya Abu Bakr, ma dhannaka bisnayn, Allahu thalithuhuma. Oh Abu Bakr, what do you think? What do you think, Abu Bakr? That who is the third amongst us two? Me and you are here. Who's third amongst us? Not Shaitan. Allah. Even in Waqi'atul If, Surah Nur, Surah 24, the Waqi' of If, The if means lie, falsehood. You know, the big blasphemy, the big lie they accused on the mother of the believers, Mu'mineen, Aisha Siddiqa radhiyallahu anha, that na'udhu they said she did something bad. Allah is talking about that in verse 7, Surah Nur, verse 7. Allah is saying, لَوْلَا ظَنَّ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ خَيْرٍ. Allah is saying that why did not the believers in Medina think ظَنَّ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ خَيْرٍ? And say that this is a big lie, falsehood. Meaning, why did the believers in Medina suddenly accept the rumors, the rumor mongering from the munafiqeen, hypocrites was, oh look at the wife of Rasulullah, oh look at the wife of Rasul, what she did, all this, and everybody starts believing in that. Allah is saying, what's wrong with the believers? Why do you go first to negative things, negative thoughts? Allah is saying, why didn't you look in the positive thing? That hasha lillah, a'udhu billah, inna lillah, no way that the wife of Rasul would ever even think about something bad. And Allah is warning the mu'mineen of Medina in Surah Nur, verse 7, how dare you even think about negative on the wife of Rasulullah. If you had Iman, if you had La ilaha illallah, the first thing you should have thought about, no, this is a lie. هذا بهتان عظيم. This is a big buhtan. And I end with this hadith of Rasulullah. He said, إِيَّاكُمْ وَالظَّنِّ. إِيَّاكُمْ وَالظَّنِّ. Beware of negative thoughts. Beware of suspicious thoughts, bad thoughts. فَإِنَّ الظَّنَّ أَكْذَبُ الْحَدِيثِ. Because bad thoughts, suspicious thoughts, are the most lying thoughts. It's a lie. It's a false pretext. Shaitan wants us to think always negative about others. Because the goal of Shaitan is to make people fight. How am I going to fight with you? How are you going to fight with me if I keep having positive thoughts about you? I have to think negative about you. You have to think about negative about me. Then we're going to fight. And then Shaitan's going to be happy. So let's close the door of Shaitan and say, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله وأستغفره إنه غفور رحيم التائب من الذنب كمن لا ذنب.